Hello, a very good morning. It's 6 o'clock on Tuesday, the 26th of October. These are the stories that matter to you and to us on the Great British Breakfast with Simon McCoy and Kirsty Gallagher.
Good morning. Your workers on the minimum wage are set to get a pay boost from April, with the rate for those aged over 23 rising to £9.50 an hour from £8.91. More on this and what else we can expect in tomorrow's budget throughout the morning.
Also, a new temporary injunction has been granted against Insulate Britain after protesters once again brought parts of London to a standstill.
And the housing market set to record its highest level of sales this year since 2007, with around 1.5 million sales taking place across the UK in 2021. But are you one of those who bought a house? Let us know.
Plus, we'll find out why the East Midlands is seeing more and more people going away on holiday.
But let's start by looking at today's front pages then. Recycling trashed by Boris. That's the headline in the Metro this morning after the Prime Minister told an audience of children yesterday that recycling isn't the answer and that the recycling thing is a red herring. Very helpful.
The Independent leads with the warning from the Prime Minister that the success of COP26 is touch and go and that he is very worried agreements will not be reached.
Moving on to the Daily Telegraph, leading on the budget, reporting that more than 5 million public sector workers are due a pay rise, as we mentioned, next year as the COVID salary freeze is due to an end.
The Sun reports this morning that the Netflix drama The Crown is to recreate the infamous Martin Bashir interview with Diana, Princess of Wales, despite a plea from her son, the Duke of Cambridge, not to.
The Guardian today also reports on the budget, Sunak scrapping the public sector pay freeze, a cost of living crisis. It says economists have warned that the policy would not compensate for inflation rises and cuts to universal credit. Also on the front page there, the story that the Tory MPs are facing a backlash over the sewage row, and quotes from Facebook whistleblower Frances Horgan, who gave evidence about that tech giant MPs yesterday.
The Times lead story is on drivers being warned of a winter of rising costs as the cost of petrol hits a record high. The front page also quotes former Facebook employee Frances Hagan saying that bullying on Instagram follows children into their bedrooms.
The Eye also looks ahead to the budget, reporting that Rishi Sunak has been warned of a lack of cash for schools and that they will miss out in tomorrow's spending announcement.
Daily Mail reports on the budget. On its front page, you'd have thought it would have happened by now, wouldn't you? Claiming a pay rise for 7 million public sector workers is due to be announced on Wednesday tomorrow, but questions how we will afford it.
The Express reports on the same story of the end to the public sector salary freeze, as 8 million are due a pay rise as Rishi makes work pay.
So that's what the papers think. Let us know what you think about any stories today. gbviews@gbnews.uk. You as I say, could be forgiven for thinking Rishi Sunak's already given the budget. We seem to know absolutely
everything, don't we?
And the House of Commons, the Speaker, very unhappy about it. We'll be looking at that later on as well. Well, let's have a look at what else is going on today.
And at least 1.3 million public sector workers are set to see their wages